Greetings, everyone. It is me, Gigalem, and... Well, wait a second. This isn't Crash Bandicoot Warped. This is Spyro the Dragon. Didn't I just take a look at the demo for this game? Well, yes, I have. However, I'm going to be doing the inverse of it. I'm going to be taking the full game and looking at the demo of the game we Let's Played this year. Spyro the Dragon's one game I've been needing to actually play for myself. If we press L1 and triangle, hopefully it loads. This is a used disc, so it may take a bit if it loads at all. Please. Welcome to Gigalem stares at a black screen for a good little while. I don't know if this disc has been used enough to the point where the Crash 3 demo might not load. Because it does take a good bit to load the next game and such. I guess while I'm talking about it, I did need to order another copy of Crash 2 because the one I finally got out of storage, when I was finally able to test it, guess what? It doesn't work. Don't tell me this one doesn't work, because I had a feeling that, oh my gosh, like, oh dear, like, did this not work? Is this not gonna work or something? Oh boy. Don't tell me I'm gonna have to use Duck Station for this one. For this one. Give me a second. Now, let's try this again. Press L triangle. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use Duck Station on this one, aren't I? Because it should have loaded by now. The trouble I will go through to try to do a Let's Play through real hardware. Because this is the kind of stuff that I want to show with real hardware and real footage. But unfortunately, sometimes your games are gonna just be like, sure, you went through all the trouble to collect me, but too bad I'm not in the... Wait a minute. Is it actually picking it up? Is it actually trying to load the actual game and such? Or did the disc just stop? The disc stopped! Yeah. I guess the demo was so scratched that the disc doesn't work. Oh goody, I'm gonna have to use Duck Station for this, aren't I? I should have tested this a bit more. I'll be back with the emulator. Greetings, everyone. This is take 2, and, well, not the company, but it's me, Gigalem, and this is Spyro 1, not Crash Bandicoot Warped. What's going on here? Well, we did take a look at a demo for Spyro 1, so how about we allude to the prototypes by taking a look at a demo to Crash Bandicoot Warped? And, well, by simply pressing L in triangle, hopefully it will work again, because I decided to test this as a Hail Mary after getting it cleaned. Because when I actually was testing this, it would... Oh, by the way, flashing lights warning if this works. Yep. From the creator-developer of Crash 1 and 2, Naughty Dog. And there's a lot of flashing. And produced by Universal Interactive Studios. In conjunction with Sony Computer Entertainment America presents Crash Bandicoot Warped. By the way, the song you're listening to, with his famous stride and trademark gameplay intact, Stay Above the Competition. The song you're listening to is actually what I used for the start card of this project. And boy, does this game want to sell you on Crash Bandicoot 3 so much that this particular little promo lasts a good little while, and there's a reason why I have the flashing lights warning for it. Because Crash Bandicoot, because I was worried I wasn't going to be able to show this. But boy, there's a lot of screens that you're just seeing here. Seeing here through this was essentially a freaking trailer that's a slideshow. Bigger and better. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Exclusively for PlayStation. Until Insane Trilogy in 2018 and 2019. So yeah, as soon as this loads, we're in Tell No Tales. Yes, this level again. And while the differences may not be too obvious, I'll probably talk about in post. Man, has it been a bit since I've actually played this, and this already feels off. Simply put, I waited to record this particular demo. I might get to the other prototypes. At this point in time, I have 2 Let's Plays that are still in the docket for editing, and I might be getting back to side order content sometimes soon for my extra channel. Give me a moment. So yeah, it's been a bit since I last touched this game. Before, when I finished the Let's Play. Oops. Yeah, we haven't hit a checkpoint yet. When I finished the Let's Play, I was editing it along with some other projects, including projects that were recorded since the beginning of the year, and I finally had everything I wanted done, and I just felt so satisfied with what I was able to get done. That seagull. Yeah, it still wants its revenge after my trial and error after all that. So, yeah. Good job, me. Man, I gotta not be so reckless of where I am, because I can play better than this. I know I can play better than this. I was so worried that I was gonna be like, great, do I need another copy of Spyro 1 as well, because this one is well used and scratched and such. But nope. The links I go through just to show real hardware stuff. Now, hidden within the prototype, I don't know if you can actually access the warp room through this prototype. This prototype, isn't very big. For example, the Spyro prototype, you only have access to 1 or 2 worlds, and you can't even save. So this particular demo is just the 1 level. For the next 3 Crash titles, and for the entirety of the Spyro trilogy, these two would always trade demos and such, demos of each other. Such as, if you've played Spyro 2, you would get a demo for Crash Team Racing, and if you played Crash Team Racing, putting in a little cheat code gives you a demo for Spyro 2. And yes, Crash Bash did indeed include a demo for Spyro Year of the Dragon. I did test them, and so far they're working. This one is definitely working. Good job, me. I hate the placement of that bomb. But, I really don't like this. I really don't like this. I'm already having trouble trying to do this, and now you know the biggest reason why I dislike this level in Time Trial. Hey, you did not approach this thing correctly? Guess what? You are undershooting it. You will overshoot it. You will undershoot it. You will overshoot it. Let me take the freaking box. Thank you. Of course, it's the level I struggled the most with so much that I had to edit around it and try to get the part under an hour or split the part into two. Because some crash parts do that to me. Hopefully, coming October, I should finally just revisit Crash 2 and just play enough of it to basically see if I still enjoyed it since the Let's Play, because, man, did my opinion change a lot on that game, and I wasn't expecting to end up liking it after the practice run, but hey, I've come around to it. It was one game I didn't expect to enjoy, but now it's come to the point where I actually have a hard time choosing a favorite. So yeah. If I can... There's the opening. Of course, gotta get these 3 1-ups. I don't know how different the controls for the jet ski are, but man, am I having some serious anxiety, because of course, when you're having to get boxes, you have to be careful not to get biffed by the cannonballs. They don't blow you up; they just freaking conk you away and send you into the sea. Like, they might as well just be rocks or something. Admittedly, I completely forgot about Dr. Libsy and that. I always hate braking there. And like that one. I believe it was a Russian cartoon, and that was celebrating its meme stats for a while, and I want to watch it in full because because the clips I've seen. Oh, my favorite death animation. I want to watch it in full if I could, because from what I've seen, it looks like a fun movie to watch. But yeah, I don't know what differences you can see through this particular demo. From what I'm looking at, it feels like this particular level is identical to the final. There are some early data you can access through hacking and such, but that's if you know how to work the system and such. I will leave a link to the cutting room floor page on this stuff, and yeah. I'm just trying to be careful because I am being very reckless earlier, and I almost game over. And the freaking crystal was right there. I think it was placed much earlier in the level, was it? Future me? Mind doing a fact check? I have no masks and I must scream. Now that we're finally back here. Yeah, I think it just loops from there. So yeah. We're going to cut it from there, and I will see you back with whatever comes next, whether it be looking at the Japanese version of the game, or I think probably just the first prototype we're going to be looking for today, and I've been needing to get to that soon. Boy, do I have a lot of work on my plate for this month, or the next coming month, so yeah. So, yeah. Thank you, Darian, or thank you, Plum, for helping me get this and make this possible. Honestly, honestly, just thank you. So, back in a moment.
Many months later.
Greetings, everyone. It's me, Gigglim. Here's an FMV! Yeah! It's been a hot minute since I've recorded this. In fact, last time I recorded anything for it, footage-wise, well, part of the video that you're going to see was recorded all the way back in September of last year. It's been that long. To tell you the truth, the past few months weren't exactly the most fun for me. I haven't been able to get to anything because I was busy with another project, and I'll let the video before that explain everything. I'm not going to go over it here. Just go watch the Festival Meal is released edition of the State of the Channel. But I'm going to try to talk over this as much as possible because I don't know if this music is copyrighted. Likely is. They usually put music over this to promote the game. But yeah, this is the test drive demo of Crash Bandicoot Warped. This was in the kiosks of Toys R Us. So, let's play these two levels. And that is not a DualShock controller. They probably didn't think, they probably didn't have the thing at the time. But if you're wondering, I'm basically going to go over all the demos that were publicly available at either stores or demo discs. This also includes European demos. Excuse me for being so shaky and nervous with this recording. It's been a bit since I've recorded anything for, well, Let's Play sake. I still have to finish Let's Plays, and there's even been a Let's Play that's been on the back burner since I finished recording it in October. Yeah. Oh. What a not-so-fun few months it's been. But I'm not gonna rag about it any longer. Let's start. So, yeah. These were probably seen around Toys R Us kiosks and such. I miss those kiosks. I miss CRTs. I do still have one. It's in storage. But yeah. One more thing that you will likely notice about Purah here, you cannot dash with Purah in this demo. I want to say this was the first publicly available demo of this game, as the ESRB rating as this game's ESRB rating has not been rated yet. Ugh. I'm going to try to get the gem here, but I can't make any promises. Also, that box right there. That is where the original... Ah! No, go. I'm not sure if you can even game over in this, so if you do, I will cut to gameplay and such. Because, okay. Because, well... dang it. I'm not even sure if you can even get the gem in this, because I think that box gem is meant to be gotten with... Oh, you can run. You can run in this. Oh, you can't even pause either. Oh. So you can run and such. Let's change that real quick, so I'll be right back. Anyways, let's try that again, now that I know that the run button actually works. Okay. So, Purah, you cannot hold run. You can run, but you can't hold it. It's not like... It's like Crash Bandicoot 2. So, yeah. There are going to be some differences. Like, if there are some differences that I miss, you likely will spot them ahead of time. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just a bit nervous here. Like, oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, right on the railing. Yeah, so it goes for these type of levels. Pretty brave. Okay, I was gonna say pretty brave to have the non-platforming levels be the test drive demo, but then again, they're advertising all these. Of course, I get it there, and then I mess up. They're advertising all these gimmick levels and such, so of course they're gonna what? I really. Okay, I'm keeping this recording now because I never see what happens with one of the scientists actually going down there, and recording curse. Is like no. I mean, let's be real here. This is the first time I ever recorded in months. And I'm going to be frank that I feel like I should have, like, turned on, like, keep app running in background. Hold, jump, me. I think that lab assistant was, staying in place because of Coco. Yeah, I'm a bit flustered because I have not played this in months. Oh, the freaking pagoda got me. I feel yeah, I think that Pity Aku Aku was warranted. Did I not get that one? I guess we can see what happens if you game over here. Oh no, you get taken back here. At the very least, we don't have to watch the FMV again, so yeah. I apologize for how much of a rough time I'm having with this. So, bear with me here. I'll be right back. Dang it. I will... Get me off of this castle! This great wall, I mean. So, I have to do a hacky way of recording this because I want to use DuckStation for this because it's the more modern emulator for this. But the problem is that OBS does not like capturing the window for it. Can I do this? Yes, I can. Okay. Okay, let's do this right. Ugh. Okay, make it. I hope that was both of them. Sorry, I'm a stickler for getting gems and such. Puppy wants shiny. But, yeah. I've been quite busy. I've been playing a few other games during my absence, and I missed the box. Good job, me. And, depending on when this comes out, you can probably tell what games I've been playing. I mean, the previous video before it is me playing through the first Ratchet and Clank, at least only a good portion of it, with some of the knowledge of the game fresh in my memory. So, yeah. There's a good chance that might be the next Let's Play. after Astra's Playroom. Yeah, I'm likely working on that as this video goes up, like by the time you finally see this. Yep, that's all 35. There's the gem. And there's already another difference that you can see. You can see that the warp room is looking rather different. Personally, if I had some additional hands in, like, working on this, I probably would have a, I would have someone, like, someone make a prototype border for this. Oh my god. I can't believe it. I am so blind. I am so blind. How... I say that you can't run, and then I notice this screen tells you can run. I don't know what made me think of that. I think it might be in one of the TCRF demos. I'm not sure if this is a later demo or an earlier demo, but I'm probably going to look after I'm done recording this particular part of the video. So let's get to Under Pressure. And yeah. Remember this level? Yeah, this is the level that crashed on me. Literally. Yeah, like, it was right here where the game crashed. I'm not forgetting that moment. Like, hardware. Anyway. Another difference you can see, look at that blowfish. You're likely going to see that blowfish when we cover the prototypes of this game, which is the one thing that's been preventing me from, covering the bonus episode sooner. The August prototypes. There are 2 August prototypes, and I want to show off just the major level differences, and I have yet to even, like, and I struggle because there's not, like, the TCRF pages, they only show the difference between the prototype and the final. They don't show the differences between between both prototypes. And I don't want to play through both of them in case it feels a bit redundant fully. Because those are going to be long videos when I put them together. Like, there's, like, not spoiling anything right now, towards the end of the extras for Crash Bandicoot 3, there's going to be long videos. A lot, well, not a lot of them, but quite a few of them in a row. It's going to be a theater, a masterclass theater of extras, and it's just me playing through older versions of the game before release. Hey. It's still, like, mind-boggling effects. It's a basic background, but it still looks good for the time. There's charm in it. And yet I rag on the N64 for not looking as good. I'll give the N64 this. It's a great party system. Like, multiplayer games are the N64's king, and there's another difference right there. You can see that there's a metal crate. There's no metal crate in the final. They probably removed it because it was redundant. Like, I think it was probably there to stop the one machine from going in, but because it's programmed to break if you go in there anyway, then maybe they just removed it because, what's the point? Okay, since I'm talking about this and I'm getting memories of the, time trial episode. So, that third-party memory card I got from Amazon, you know those ones that say the 1 mega or something like that? It wiped itself. Ow! I will get that gem. Yeah. I guess it shows that you get what you paid for. You get like a cheap memory card. Sometimes you're going to expect it to do some screwy stuff, such as basically failing after seemingly a year and you getting messages that you need to format your memory card. I had to pay extra for a OEM memory card, which was actually from Japan. Yeah, like, I'm talking, there's save files for Resident Evil 1 and a Japan-only game that is the Game of Life that actually came with a controller. It was called the Game of Life DX, or Deluxe, or something. But, like, it was the one that came with a special controller that someone decided to take the shell of and turn it into a micro PlayStation console. Which, I mean, it's a cool idea, and I do appreciate the effort of trying to add something to, add a download file for the 3D printing scan to basically make it so that you can download it without needing to, basically take apart an OEM one and such. Though I feel like some things will need to be added just to make it comfortable. But that's enough about that. I will see you with whatever the next prototype is. Whether this was a later or earlier version of the game is beyond me. I kind of just record this on a bit of a whim, because I've been in a recording mood for so long that I'm finished with Festival Mulus 2024, even though it's very late. So, you're either going to have future or current me, or past me, like 2024 past me. So, I'll see you guys in a bit. Yep, the European boot-up screen, huh? Yeah, this particular demo, we have to look at a European demo disc. There are plenty of demo discs out there. There are US demo discs, European demo discs, and one that I'm not going to be able to show, a Japan-only demo disc, which has the first warp room and a different end screen. But do you remember all of these? Yeah, and there's a lot of demos here. Dang did PlayStation have a lot here. Even Quake 2. Also, you might have noticed this. While we're not doing a video on these specifically, this is something that's basically a PlayStation development kit that came with its exclusive color of a black PlayStation 1. You could order one, and sure, it cost a heavy chunk of change, but you were able to develop games for the PlayStation 1. I don't know how many have actually made it to commercial markets, but a lot of demos did make it into, well, demo discs. Maybe someday I will probably seek out a video and seek out a mission to cover those. I don't know how much I want to do, like, variety and content, but there's probably a whole video about covering all these demo disc, menu music and such. But let's go over this. This is an exclusive demo to European markets, because, as far as I'm aware, there is no demo featuring this particular level. This is the G-Wiz demo. Maybe someday I'll do an extras video about Crash Bandicoot 1 demos and such. So let's go over it all together. I apologize if the HUD looks a bit crunchy. We are dealing with European aspect ratio. Something that's because we are on a 50 Hz system, and while the change isn't the most noticeable, it isn't like slower music or anything. It's just that come on. That happened in the outtake too. It's kinda like man, I tried the double jump when I didn't have my double jump. It's kinda like you notice the slower frame rate because of the 50 hertz of the of the console, because we have a different wiring system over in Europe. We are dealing with PAL systems, 50 hertz systems that run at lower frame rates, where 50 frames a second is the norm instead of 60. And it wouldn't take until, like, I don't know, the next generation or later for European markets to reach 60. I don't know. I don't trust myself to try to get Lemmings for PlayStation 2 running on an American PlayStation 2, because the PS2 version of Lemmings 2, that did not release in the US or in Japan either. We only got it for PlayStation Portable, and this is going to date the video a bit. This is also going to date the next Let's Play that I'm going to be uploading, which was recorded all the way back in October of last year and was meant to go up in November. I'm not going to go over the reason why I decided against that. But, I'll give you a hint. I live in the States. That's all I'm going to say. But, yeah. Basically, we're dealing with a slower game, and because it's a slower game, you do have, like, some differences. Oddly enough, the game is actually a little bit harder in Europe, because there are some little changes that I can't exactly pinpoint, but, like, some are more noticeable than others. Like, you have to mention stuff like, Wizards actually taking 2 hits to spin away instead of just the 1, and alternate enemy behaviors, the skull routes actually being invalidated if you die in the skull route, and technically the first game in the post PlayStation age, Crash Bandicoot, because it was made by European developers. There go my masks. I don't know if it's the 50 hertz messing with me, but yes, I did seek out a European BIOS. Not going to tell you where for obvious reasons. Just proceed at your own risk. That's all I can say on the matter. But yeah. I apologize if the frames don't look exactly nice. OBS does not like it when I focus outside of the window. But yeah. Like, this is the only way I can record it with a nice clean setup and such. Because OBS does not like DuckStation, specifically trying to capture the specific DuckStation window. All I get is just a black screen. I have to basically capture a full screen, and then have to crop it to just feature just this. Meaning that, technically, if I close out this window, you'd see my second monitor on my desktop. And it's not even centered. You will notice it, and it will probably bother you. And I did not add the border through Vegas. No, I added it through as an overlay to OBS as a means to provide for my hacky solution. So yeah. But yeah, that's about it for the European demo of Crash Bandicoot 3. So, one thing that I'm going to say for the end of each extra episode, I'm going to put a little bit of, I'm going to put a CGI cutscene from the Japanese version of Crash Bandicoot 3, the next video in our extras playlist. It's been long overdue. I've had the save file complete for quite some time now, and Crash Bandicoot 3 is going to take a bit of recording for me to do, because I need to go through the entire game again just to show off the cutscenes and everything. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this next cutscene. So if you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, it's just to hit the subscribe button and the bell and you'll be on your way. But you don't have to if you don't want to. The thought is appreciated. If you want to donate, there are a couple of links in the description below. Any amount helps. If you want a shout out like possibly at the end of a series or at the start of another series I'm working on, let me know. Other than that, I shall bid you adieu. If you have done research into the Japanese versions of Crash Bandicoot titles, that song may sound familiar to you. Well, I'll tell you more about it when we get to Let's Play number 20.